Hey everyone, so here we have the Techone Mini, I do not know how to say this word because it's like a different language, like Piaget or I don't know, I would say Piaget, but I know that's not how you pronounce it. Anyways, this plane right here, it's just the foam body. This thing is $25 about. You can get it at towerhobby.com and a few other places. It's by Techone. Inside the box, all we have is the plane. Here we got the landing gear, and here we have pretty much all the plane parts. There's the whole fuselage, the tail, everything. Looks like the elevator's pre-hinged, but the rudder needs to be hinged. That'll just be hinge tape, like blender or whatever it's called. The ailerons are hinged already, so it's just the rudder that needs to be hinged. Simple CA it together. Here we got our speed brakes and some other little parts, push rods, heat shrink. So this thing is $25, and why I'm showing this to you guys is, there's lots of micros out there, and I love the E-flite UMX 300. But the UMX 300 is fairly expensive. Now, you pay what you get for, it flies amazingly. But for the people out there that want to do stuff a little less expensive, this is a pretty good option. Now, I haven't flown it yet, so I can't tell you how it flies yet, but I will get a flight video in next week at the indoor field. Now, like I said, this foam kit is only $25, and what I'm telling you is, if you crash this and destroy it, you can get a new foam kit and rebuild it for $25. It's very unlikely that you're going to break your motor, your ESC, or your servos, or your battery, or your receiver. So if you crash this, you can build a new one for $25, and that's what's cool about this plane. Now, you can put in your own electronics if you want, or you can buy their power pack, and you can buy it two ways. You can buy just the power pack, or you can buy the power pack with the battery. I guess it's the electronics pack with the battery or without the battery. This plane runs on a 2-cell. This is a 200 milliamp, and I've got lots of 2-cell 350 milliamp, so that's going to add a tiny bit of weight, but I'm hoping that'll be okay. I do have one stock battery, so that's the battery I'll get the flight with, and that's the battery I'll really test it with. But I will try the 360 milliamp 2 cells as well, and we'll see how that flies. Now the batteries, I forget how much they are. I think they're like $7 to $10. But this thing is kind of expensive. This is the Techone Micro Flight Pack, and this is going to come with everything you need to build this plane, minus a receiver. I'm going to be using a 2-gram 4-channel receiver, so a really light receiver in this plane. But this comes with everything else. Let's open it up. It comes in a nice little tin. In here we have 2 propellers. I could look at them and tell you what the sizes are, but I don't know, it doesn't really matter. I'll look at one. This one, it doesn't even say. Oh, it does. It's a 4x2.5, and then there's another one in here that looks a little longer. It's probably like a 5x3 or something. Who knows? You get your 2 props. You get your motor, and it's just a little outrunner, brushless. Looks about 180 size. It's hard to get it out of here. Here we go. It's just a little brushless motor. And you got to solder the connectors to the ESC. You have your ESC, which comes with a JST connector, which I'm happy about because my batteries actually are JST. This is a, I don't know what amperage it is. It doesn't say. Probably like a 5 to 10 amp at the most. But it comes with a JST, which is weird because their battery comes with not a JST. It's like a little micro Deans, I think. But all my other batteries are JST, so I'll switch this battery to JST. I'll just put in a new connector, and that's how we'll test it. So I'm actually happy this came with a JST. And one other thing I'm happy about is they showed this with the micro connectors, but it came with the JR connectors, so I'm happy that it came with these servo connectors too. I mean those receiver connectors. The servos are 2.5 grams. They also come with these connectors, but on the website they showed the micro connectors, so I would have to buy a different receiver that uses those micro connectors. So I'm happy it came with these again. Servos with those 2. So you get your 3 servos, 1 for aileron, 1 for elevator, 1 for rudder. And then you get your little packs. This is going to be your O-rings for your propeller, and then you got your servo arms, and just instructions under there. So that's it. This power pack is a little expensive. This is what's going to cost you. It's $70. Very expensive for a tiny motor, which is probably $5. Tiny ESC, which is probably $5. tiny servos, which you could probably get for like $3 each. So that's 5, 10, 13, 16, 19, and then a few props, like 20. This is probably like $25 maximum worth of electronics, yet it's selling for $70. So this is going to cost you, if you go with their power pack. You could make up your own power pack, you know, you could buy your own stuff and put it in there. But like I said, whether you go with their power pack or whether you make your own, the actual body is only $25, so that's the cool part. So just wanted to show this to you guys, and I will get this built. Yeah, I might make a build video on it, because honestly it's just going to be foam safe CA. I expect this build to take 30 minutes. So I'll probably make a build video on it. We'll see when I build it and if I get my camera out. But either way, we will have this in the air, and I'll let you guys see a flight video of it soon. So see you guys later, and happy flying.